Hey everyone, a number of you have asked for my opinion regarding the great interview that my good friend Vern Glenn had done with San Francisco 49ers owner Eddie DeBartolo, where Mr. D said that he thought Oakland was a challenge. And from what I understand, in watching the video and then, of course, other information I've gathered in between the time I was first made aware of the video, I haven't seen it. I'm in Georgia, and so the video hasn't played out here. And then KPIX hasn't put it online. They haven't put it on their website. No one's put it on YouTube or Vimeo or any other, or Daily Motion, where I could actually see a clip of it. So I didn't see the actual talk. But from people I have had conversations with and texts with who have seen the video, basically he was giving his honest view of what he thought Mark Davis prospects were in Oakland, but from the position of public money. That is, Vegas has well, actually they haven't really they've approved. No bond issue has been actually formed and voted on to be let at this point. $750 million ostensibly to go to an NFL stadium for the Raiders, if the Raiders win NFL approval to move to Las Vegas. But here's something that you need to know, and I cannot tell you who I got this from. But Eddie DeBartolo was brought into this situation where he had a representative meet with members of the Oakland City Council and city officials because Ronnie Lott himself asked Eddie DeBartolo to basically do some reconnaissance, not to get involved, but to have his people look at the situation and give him, and then in turn Ronnie, an assessment through Mr. DeBartolo, an assessment of the Oakland situation regarding building a new stadium. And that is where the meeting was set up, or that was what led to the chain of events that caused the meeting to be set up between a representative of the DeBartolo Corporation and Eddie DeBartolo and Oakland City Council members like Noel Guile, District 5, and others. But Eddie has no interest in getting involved in Ronnie's deal. He's got his own thing going. He's quite happy, okay? Where I believe Mr. DeBartolo is wrong about assessing the entire situation is he completely discounts the NFL's dislike for being involved with the gambling industry in the way that's presented with the partnership between Mark Davis and Sheldon Adelson, the CEO of Las Vegas Sands. I've said it before, I've said it again, that Mr. Adelson brings with him, unfortunately, a almost constant barrage of lawsuits around money laundering and a brand new investigation that was announced last week around the issue of shills and money laundering yet again. This has been an ongoing issue from a legal perspective since 2012. This is 2016. And this doesn't seem to have an end in sight. So it's not so much that Vegas, quote, has public money. There's also the other issue of the market and its size and everything else. Eddie DeBartolo, however, is under the impression that Vegas is ready right now, that it has the hotels, it has the tourists, it will fill the hotel rooms for Raider games, and that it's a great place for the NFL. So that's the DeBartolo situation. Now, my take on what he says is that may be true, but look, one accident, one recession, one depression in the economy, that's all you need to have the economic chain of events go south and the bond issue be threatened, that would be let to give the $750 million in money to pay or help pay for construction. I say help because it's going to be beyond that. But also, there's something else too. Mr. DeBartolo does not understand the full context of the problems in Vegas. He's looking at Vegas from a Pollyannic perspective without knowing the details as I do and you do, right? So that's where Mr. D is coming from. One day Las Vegas will be ready to host an NFL team, but not within the next 2 to 3 years. However, is it ripe enough for the NFL to want to take a risk? Not now. Not now. I think it would be an extreme risk to do so. And I think Mr. DeBartolo needs to reconsider his perspective. But you asked me for what I thought about his statements, and there you go. Eddie DeBartolo was asked to look at the situation by Ronnie Lott. Lott called DeBartolo, and he did. He has no interest in getting involved in it as a partner with Ronnie Lott. There you go.